Hi there, happy Sunday, good evening. It's like not even 5 o'clock. Obviously it's dark because England and what have you. I'm going for a bit of a walk because I haven't done that much in the last few days. I need to stretch my legs a little bit. Amelia's asleep and Crystal is watching E4.
Welcome to another episode of Toby's Stupid Vlog.
Other channels are available, but it's Sunday, so there's nothing good on television. So that's why I'm going for a walk partly. Anyhow, I don't think I filmed almost anything. It maybe nothing yesterday. We had a day at home doing nothing. It was quite nice because last week was seeing a lot of people and doing a lot of things, relatively speaking. Would have been easy without a baby. It's always much more difficult with a baby. But it was good. It was good fun. It was just tiring. And I'm just getting prepared because this week, tomorrow, I'm kind of going back to work properly. Amelia will be 4 weeks old, and in her first week, I was doing quite a lot of work. But then in the next few, I've only had a couple of evening meetings, really, not had a lot on. So I'm starting work properly, and yeah, it's going to be, for my part, I think it's going to be quite enjoyable to be back sort of doing slightly more adult things and using that part of my brain again and getting out and about and, you know, earning some money. That's not to put too fine a point on it. For Crystal, it's probably going to be a bit of a challenge to do everything on her own. So Monday I'm only out working in the evening, so it's sort of a gentle ease in. Tuesday I'm out a fair amount of the day, but not all of it, so probably won't be too bad. Then Wednesday I'm out all day, and then Thursday I'm out all day and all night. So it's going to be a learning curve this week. We'll have to see how it goes. See whether it's too much too soon or what have you. But I'm sure, you know, you sort of learn these things as you do them. That's what you discover with babies. Best to try it, see if you can do it. The only thing that you really learn when you have a baby is that there is no right way of doing anything, and the wrong way of doing everything is very hard to do. So broadly speaking, everyone is just doing what works for them, and that's fine. And so there's, you know, limited useful knowledge you can exchange, because, you know, it might work for your child and not for somebody else's. So really just got to get on with it and just try it a bit. I mean, a lot of people find it very difficult to get out of the house in the first couple of weeks. We've been out basically every week since she was born, pretty much. And it's good because it gets rid of the fear of, like, you know, well, will I be able to do it? Won't I be able to do it? Gives you a bit of confidence. Don't do too much because it's exhausting, but, you know, as I said, we're learning as we go. The other thing that I found that will come as a surprise to absolutely nobody is that having a child is incredibly time consuming. And I don't mean that in a bad way or in like a, oh my God, I can't believe how long it takes. I mean that in so much as you obviously know that you're going to have to spend a fair amount of time looking after a baby, you know, especially when they're awake, constantly feeding and nappy changing and what have you. But it's that you think, yeah, but I'll still be able to do other things in between. Like I'll get time to do a bit of work here and read this there and what have you. But time just evaporates. You spend hours doing nothing and you don't know why and where the time's gone. And suddenly realise you haven't actually done anything all day, and somehow it's taken all day. So that is the challenge, is to try and balance that out a bit so that, you know, you do have time to do things you want to do, or need to do, and still have a bit of time with, you know, your offspring. So this week is going to be a challenge. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Everything so far has been surprisingly straightforward. I don't mean it's been easy. It's not easy. It takes time and effort. But I think we've had a better first 4 weeks than most people I know. And, you know, I'm very grateful, and I don't imagine that necessarily means I'm going to have an easygoing kid for the rest of their life. But nonetheless, you've got to take the wins where they happen. So taking that one. So what else are you going to see this week? Filming in London, a couple of award shows in various locations, and filming, live streaming a conference, and that's about it, I think. Yeah, I think that's probably enough to be getting on with. Oh, it's Thanksgiving very soon as well, but we haven't worked out what we're going to do for that, so I'll update you if we think of anything. So it's a Monday afternoon. The sun is beginning to set because it's 4 o'clock. Ridiculous country. And I'm going to work, which is something I haven't said in a couple of weeks. So let's see how this goes. So this is where I'm working tonight, or rather there. It looks very festive. This building is called Evolution London and is in the middle of Battersea Park. It is technically a temporary structure in so much as they take it down 1 week every year and they put it back again. So this is where I'm going. So here's the inside. Now the foyer area they've turned into a New York street, as you can see, with various bars and eateries. One there. There's more down there. There's a DJ station up here which is above the bar as well. Complete with traffic lights. Then these are fire hydrant tables. Clotheslines and everything. Looks amazing. So there's a man doing live graffiti. This is the step and repeat board in front of the champs. And then you've got a deli, which is just a bar. Wu's Chinese restaurant, which is a prop, but a very nice one. There's another bar. And then you got another bar. And just more general buildings and what have you. And then both the entrances, you might see, are labelled like subway stations. Hi kiddo. You enjoying your bath?
Hi Daddy.
Just a small girl bathing with her bee. Welcome to European Water Technology Approval Group, like it says there. There's some live streaming and some interviewing. Hi there, happy Friday. So I spent 2 days at that water conference. I only filmed that one clip, but basically we're in that room and people were pitching ideas. This is how it always works. They pitch ideas to the water companies about, first day is freshwater technology solutions and the second day is wastewater technology solutions. It's quite interesting, even if you don't understand the nature of the industry, but the idea of the pitch and the technology and what it does. And then I went from that yesterday, I went straight to another event. Yesterday evening I was at the Royal Garden Hotel Kensington with some iPads doing some check-in, and then I came back here. And so I've been out most of the week, and so I've missed this person who has been in various moods but is reasonably content at the moment. And she looks so adorable when she's like this, and you think, oh, she's going to be lovely all the time, but nobody is. So we're going out to buy some gripe water, which apparently is good for if you're windy, which she is. And it's Friday, so we'll have to see where the day takes us. I do have some work to do. Amelia, say hello to everyone. Is that all you've got? Oh, okay. Say hi. Good afternoon. I am going for a little walk to go and buy some cheese. Because is there anything better on a Friday than going and buying some exciting cheeses from the cheese man? No. I have a special guest. Hello, special guest. And yeah, we're just going to go walk round to Mortlake. Hello again, it's me from the far distant future. I've come back to do a word of the week, as is traditional. Last week we did shops, and in this week's video I showed you quite an impressive artificial street that was built for an award show. So I think this week's word of the week should be the street. So first of all, in German, the street is die Straße. Die Straße. I'm sure you've come across this if you've ever been to a German-speaking country and you've seen street names, because very often it's called something street, so it'd be something Straße. So the street in German is die Straße, and in Italian it is la strada. La strada. So very similar again. So street in Italian is la strada. So there we go. That was street in German and Italian. And that was this week's word of the week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Toby